The start of our autumn co-production event was unconventional.
Hello. When you signed up for this Citizens Advice South Warwickshire co-production workshop, you were probably thinking, free biscuits. You probably weren't thinking, this will be a chance to learn a Morris dance.
We started the session with an icebreaker, which was a healthy activity, and we decided to do Morris dancing, so video on Morris dancing, which warmed everyone up nicely for the business of co-production, also known as learning from our clients. We started with questions from our trustees about opening up our services post-COVID, and we took it from there.
Thank you very much.
So it's kind of learning about your story, why you kind of came to Citizens Advice in the first place, and then things that you can kind of help with us to make our services better.
That question's getting at like were there any problems?
It was very well organised. I'll just put organised.
Co-production is about working with people to solve problems and share experiences.
So I just had to keep coming back and having appointments. And they gave me a list of things to do.
It's a really essential way of understanding our local clients, what's important to them, how they want to use our services.
If you need advice, how would you prefer to contact us? Well, it depends what it's about, doesn't
The
it?
point of co-production is that the people that you're working with are experts by experience. They've lived through maybe some tough times, or they have a unique perspective and understanding from living their lives.
When she comes out to the house, I think she can get a good idea, a much better idea of people's whole picture. I've been really singing the praises of Reach Out and Help. Marilyn's been able to meet my husband and my children. She's seen what state my house is in. And all those kinds of things, I think, help a caseworker to build up the picture of you as a person. They've changed my life and made such a massive difference. I'm worried that they won't get the funding to carry on, because I know there's issues with funding a couple of years ago, but honestly I think that they are doing the most important job.
I came because Citizens Advice have done so much for me in the past, for me and my family. The only thing that I find sometimes to begin with, I mean I understand it more now, is you're given a time frame when you first get in, and I think like a doctor's appointment, so many people have got so much to say and it's timed, isn't it? So maybe if the initial consultations could be just a little bit longer. You know, the staff are brilliant, but sometimes it's just you feel you are timed and there's so much to get out.
And I think sometimes is trying to make it more approachable to tell people, either people at work that had financial problems and they wouldn't, because they had family problems, tax problems. They said, well, I can't go, can I? Yeah, you can. It's open to everybody. Citizens Advice are there for you, and I don't think there's anything they can't help you with.
Why do you think people don't know that? Because you tell people, don't you?
Yeah, you need an open day to say, look, we're here, this is what we can help you with, and get perhaps some people that have helped to talk about it. Look, this has helped me.
Well, I learned primarily about people's stories and their backgrounds, kind of what brought them to us, what brought them to Citizens Advice, what brought them to, even to the event today. If it was a way where you could like make a meeting with them beforehand, that probably would have benefited you.
Definitely. I think if you've got an appointment arranged, at least you know that's time for you.
I learned that we need to be really receptive when people come to us, and we need to make sure that even if we don't have the capacity or the staff at the moment to kind of facilitate and to help these people immediately, that we make sure that they are heard and that they know that kind of they are in the pipelines and we will get to them and they will be helped. Just it might take a bit of time because of the influx of help that people are needing at the moment. We learned a lot about ourselves and our clients.
I was the executive chef at the Royal Horticultural Halls in London, and Harrison Ford was given a black eye accidentally by Sean Connery, and my job was to get the steak and the frozen peas to put on his head. It's always nice to understand that, well, for me, that you're not the only person with issues that mean you can't really deal with life properly.
You've made it very engaging this afternoon, and I really enjoyed the Morris dancing, because I've never done it before. I couldn't keep up with all the steps, but then that's obviously practice.
What's your motivation to come today to the co-production
Well,
event?
I thought there would be better biscuits.